In the beginning, the prehistoric ocean was a molten abyss where pressure crushed stone and light could not reach, yet life dared to begin. Beneath these suffocating depths, minerals and heat met the impossible. The first molecules of life danced in fire and darkness. As eons passed, strange creatures emerged, their shapes molded by pressure and shadow, built for a world without sunlight. From the depths, predators arose, silent, perfect hunters, born in total darkness. Mr. IF observes the abyss, his round spectacles reflecting the ghostly shimmer of ancient seas as he studies the origins of life. Massive shadows glide through the dark. The Opthalmosaurus, its eyes vast as dinner plates, hunting by light invisible to us. Its enormous eyes pierce 900 meters of black water, capturing the faintest glimmers of life. Mr. IF explains the creature's adaptation, vision so powerful it maps light where none exists. Nearby, a smaller hunter emerges, Phosphorosaurus, swift and precise, its gaze locked like a hawk's beneath the waves. With binocular vision, it sees the world in 3 dimensions, perfect for tracking glowing squid and darting prey. Mr. IF narrates softly, tracing the evolutionary line from vision to survival, the gift of sight in a world of darkness. In the ancient abyss, every flash of light meant both life and death, a signal to hunt or to flee. Evolution sculpted predators that fed on light itself, their bodies armored and jaws lined with teeth like needles. Mr. IF studies the fossil evidence, layers of rock revealing the story of monstrous perfection forged in darkness. Time folds and we meet the viperfish, an ancient terror still alive today, its jaws like spears of glass. Its lure glows like a ghostly lantern, drawing victims close before the strike. Mr. IF compares the viperfish to its ancient ancestors, unchanged for 15 million years, perfection preserved. In the darkness, another ghost swims, the Goblin Shark, with jaws that leap forward in a blur of deadly precision. For 125 million years, it has not changed, a living fossil of efficient death. Mr. IF floats beside the trench wall, his amber beam revealing the Goblin Shark's armor of evolution.
From shadowed caves, the frilled shark emerges, jaws lined with 300 teeth in 25 rows. It swallows prey whole, ancient instincts unchanged for 80 million years. Mr. IF takes samples from the cave floor, collecting data to understand survival, frozen through time. Evolution, relentless and patient, shaped both horror and beauty in these forgotten depths. Mr. IF closes his notebook, the reflection of bioluminescent life dancing in his spectacles, the ocean's story only just begun. The ocean's heartbeat never ceased, each pulse carving new paths of evolution beneath crushing darkness. In this abyss, life adapted to pressure beyond imagination, its shapes strange, its will unbroken. Mr. IF examines a cluster of vent worms thriving beside molten rock, explaining the secret chemistry of survival. For 430 million years, these worms have turned poison into sustenance, living proof that life conquers extremes. Mr. IF gestures toward the vent, his voice steady. The ocean is not hostile, it is inventive. From volcanic heat to icy trenches, evolution tested every form imaginable, and some that defied imagination. Mr. IF's flashlight sweeps across fossilized remains, half buried in sediment, ghosts of species long vanished. Yet some creatures refused extinction, like the Coelacanth, a living relic of the Devonian age. Thought lost for 66 million years, it surfaced again in 1938, unchanged across 360 million years. Mr. IF watches in awe, the reflection of the ancient fish glinting across his spectacles. Nearby, forests of sea lilies sway gently, creatures mistaken for plants, rooted yet alive. 60 feet tall, they once covered the seabed like a garden of motionless life. Mr. IF documents the living fossils, sketching structures unchanged for 500 million years. The ocean hides survivors, species untouched by time, guardians of evolution's oldest codes. Mr. IF narrates calmly, every living thing here is a chapter still being written. But among beauty, horror still swims. The Opthalmosaurus, armored like lead, dwelling where pressure crushes steel. It hunts in absolute darkness, guided only by the tremors of distant heartbeats. Mr. IF hovers near sonar instruments, tracing the unseen movement of the abyssal predator. Above, stranger life crawls, blind trilobites that surrendered sight to master darkness. By losing eyes, they gain survival, a paradox written in ancient stone. Mr. IF presents the fossil record, showing adaptation not as progress, but endurance. Then, the giant isopod, a creature of patience, able to starve for 5 long years. Its armored body is a fortress against time itself, a reminder that simplicity endures. Mr. IF reflects quietly. Nature never stops refining the art of survival. The ocean, ever-changing yet eternal, remains the cradle of every miracle that breathes. In the blackest trenches, silence reigns, yet life endures in forms beyond imagination. Here, the anglerfish lures the unwary, a living light in eternal night. Mr. IF explains how the lure is both weapon and beacon, an ingenious trap perfected by nature. The male finds her by scent, merging body and fate, becoming a vessel of life itself. A strange romance in the abyss, one being, 2 souls, bound by survival. Mr. IF reflects softly. Even in the harshest depths, life finds connection, however alien. From light to darkness, from predator to partner, evolution writes poetry where none should exist. Mr. IF opens his aged textbook, pages turning to reveal sketches of volcanic vents and worm cities, ancient foundations of life. Around volcanic mouths, giant worms feed not on sunlight, but on chemistry, a miracle of metabolism. Mr. IF shines his light across an entire city of worms, each tower a living monument to adaptation. Evolution's brilliance glows in the dark, life feeding on fire, thriving in poison. Mr. IF narrates, this is not chaos, but collaboration, bacteria and worms intertwined in survival. As time deepens, the sea births giants, Opthalmosaurus, its shell spiraling like an alien relic. It lived 2 centuries, a creature that measured time in silence and stillness. Mr. IF observes gently. The geometry of nature echoes the precision of thought itself. Before even that, Charnia existed, a being without mouth, eyes, or motion. Mr. IF describes it as life's first architect, absorbing nutrients directly from water, the dawn of complexity. Patterns like code, geometry born from chemistry. The sea was Earth's first computer. Mr. IF turns to the camera, reflection of Charnia on his glasses, his words calm but filled with awe. Each organism, Each spark of light is a message, proof that the ocean remembers. Mr. IF whispers, the ocean is not past, it is memory made liquid. The abyss holds stories older than continents, and horrors still alive beneath uncharted miles. Mr. IF lowers his flashlight, his voice almost a whisper. Discovery is not comfort, but truth. As the camera ascends, the deep fades to blue. Life's endless cycle glimmers once more. Mr. IF closes his red book, whispering, the ocean's tale is not over. It is merely turning the next page.